Hello and karibu. Asanteni. This is episode 2 of Conversations with Mato, and it also happens to be part 2 on relationships. And I intend this to be a quick one. Sorry for the delays. Shida za ujana ndio zimeinterfere, like kulikuwa na vitu kadha wa kadha I needed to sort. Okay, this is preempting the next episode, but one of the things that is part of the young people today is the D word. Do you know what the D word is? The D word is depression. And I have been struggling with depression, but overcoming depression slowly over time. And it's gonna be probably the next episode that I do. Hopefully you'll be here to watch that. So this episode is just basically me conversing on the things that I have come to learn about relationships as young as I am, and like things I've learned. So number one on relationships, and for this one I have to go into my motivational speaker voice. Do not marry the most beautiful woman in the world, neither the most handsome guy in the world or the best person in the world. Marry a person whose faults you can live with every day of your life without them changing. Think about it. Anyway, what I really mean is love is a difficult thing, and if you think about it, the people you love most are the people who annoy you the most. So the thing is, you will never be with a person who absolutely everything that they do makes you feel, yay, oh, what's up? They're gonna annoy the hell out of you. And take a example from siblings. If you're anything like me, you absolutely love your sister to death, or your brother, or your nini. For me, I love my sister to death. I only have one sister and many other, but I only have one biological sister, and I love her to death. But she annoys the hell out of me. And I probably do the same for her. So I think it's alright, right? Yeah, she's kind of sitting over there. Anyway, and even despite all of that, we still love one another to the core, and I wouldn't ask for any other sister, and that's what true love is. I love her, and even for partners, it's the same thing. So you basically have to understand with that by the time you're choosing the person that you're gonna be with, you're gonna have to understand that they're going to annoy you, they're going to make you angry, they're going, you guys are going to have fights and things like that. But you also have to consider that if this person doesn't change, will I still love them for the rest of their life? Yes. And that was wisdom number one that I learned. Thing number two that I liked, and is a very controversial thing, I think, for me, is there's nothing really like the one, like the way Hollywood puts it, like the one. No, it's really about finding someone who you're on the same journey with, and someone who complements you on your journey. And if you're a Christian, that like me, that means someone who is in line with God's will for your life. So is there really that one person? No. But there are people who are in line. They're the same way you have friends who are in line with your purpose. That's one of the things. And for my relationship, it was interesting because the moment we asked that question. So we were friends for like I think 3 weeks, and then we asked the question, what is this? Whenever you're in a relationship that you're so deep and you have to ask yourself that question and there's no answer, red flag number one. But for us, when we asked ourselves what are we and what is this, I told her and I quote, back to motivational speaker mood. I have very many friends who are girls. So me, I'm not really looking for another friend who is a girl. What I'm looking for is a partner, someone who will be together for the rest of our life. So where are you going with your life? And I'm going this way. So if you're going along that way, yeah, kama uendi hivyo nani kwani ni lazima nani aliandika lazima nichukue wewe? Nothing. So wakati nilichagua Cheru na Chebet na hao wengine wote wakaangua mtihani, ndio huyo mmoja akachukua akapita. Hakupita because she was different, alipita kwa sababu tulikuwa tunaenda the same direction. Yes, so that's number 2. Number 3, the big thing I've learned about relationships is if you want your relationship to work, and I will repeat this again, I think said in the last episode, you gotta be friends with the person that you're in a relationship with. And honestly, it means taking time before you're in a relationship to be friends. What do I mean? In Nairobi na hii Kenya, watu ni wajanja man. Wambia mtu ana pretend, mtu hapo ni Proverbs 31 woman. Proverbs 31 guy. Yeah, there's actually Proverbs 31 man. And hey, anaweza pretend for a while man. Ama aje tabe. Watu pretend, ndio? Mtu ana pretend unadhani umeoa kitu, kumbe umeoa nyang'au. Anyway, I'm just saying that people pretend for long, and dates, think about it. Dates are about going to a place you don't normally go, dressed in a way you don't normally dress, and you speak in a way and eat things and do things that you don't normally do. Yeah, so getting to know a person amongst your friends and as a friend is really important, so that you know, for example, now that my he's not significant other yet, is my friend. Even when we kosana, it takes very little time for us to like get over it. Why? Because she's my best friend. So if my sister annoys me, like she once in a while does, it's not often, but once in a while, or I annoy her, yeah, works both ways, I will want to tell someone that story. Ama something interesting happens, hiyo udaku unataka kuambia mtu, the first person I will tell is my best friend, and happens to be the person umekosana nayo ambayo unapenda. So yeah, we work out that story so that either yeye aniambie ama mimi nimwambie hiyo story and nini. And also when you're friends, you start to share your lives a lot more than when you're just, oh, I love you, I miss you. You see, you get to actually share life. And we actually took time to get to know each other as best friends. Tulisema mimi ningependa kuendelea maisha na wewe, lakini ndo tujue kama tutawezana, lazima tukue best friends kwanza. So si tu test kama tunaweza kuwa marafiki kwanza. And we took about 8 months to almost a year. I think it was 8 months before, we were like, yo, by the way, I wanna do this thing together with you. Other lesson I've learned is to do with intimacy, and when it comes to, especially, okay, let me try and put it the way I usually do. Exclusivity in intimacy. And that basically applies to getting to know one person at one time. Yeah, okay. Kisungu imenilemea kidogo hapo, ngoja ni refresh. Yaani namaanisha wakati unachua mtu moja. Si ati uko na Frederick, uko na Charles na Martin at the same time, ati unatry kuchua all of them. Nachua hiyo ndo tunaambiwa, lakini my friend, hii si trial and error, ni unachua mtu moja. Naelewa? and ikiwa take the precautions kwanza hapo, if you've taken the precautions like on picking the person, then it shouldn't be really picking about amongst many. Why? And when it comes to exclusivity, it's exclusivity in terms of even the person that you're talking with on phone. Yeah, for example, the only person I text on a regular basis, get to know on a regular basis, call on a regular basis is one person, and that's my girlfriend. And even that period when we were getting to know one another, that's what I asked her. I told her, this is, I'm gonna get to know you alone. So you're the only person I'm going to be trying to be intimate with in terms of a phone conversation, in terms of SMS and text and all that. And yeah, and for her it was also the same. So what you do is you learn to shut out every other thing and get to know the person that you're with for real. But because if you're trying to get to know for people, it's gonna be, you're gonna be comparing. You're not really going to get to know that one person. You're not going really to share yourself with that person, because you're trying trial and error between this one and this one and this one. Yeah. So if you hear any background noises, it's because I have very interesting housemates. In short, my fellow corona inmates are here and around and are watching. So they're gonna be doing things. They're gonna be taking stairs and nini and whatever. But yeah, huyo mmoja namsamehea because it's her birthday. Last thing that I learned and was very important, and I think is gonna be the one to live with, is no matter how good you are, be prepared to be vulnerable in your relationship. And vulnerable means also prepare to be wrong, prepare to be changed. Relationships aren't really about finding the right person. This is where you underline. Wale wanaandika notes. This is the one. Number, I think this is number 3. So nisaidie. Niko number 3, yes. Point number 3. And the last one is, don't focus on finding the right person, focus on being the right person. Yani, even when you're in a relationship, be open to being changed. And for me, mi nimefanya romance 101 ya kina John Gathuku, Halo, pale Ruiru campus. I've I've seen my parents cancel people. I have been to so many things here and there, and I thought I was okay until you get into a proper relationship. And if a relationship doesn't really challenge you to change to become better in terms of even your relationship with God and your relationship with others, then you're probably not on the right one. Hapo kuna mashida hapo. My friend, underline red flags. Hale. Umesikia? Jasmine, hii ndio unavaa uandikie wadata. Kama ndugu afanyi, tafute Mungu zaidi. Na ndugu kama ufanywe, utafute Mungu zaidi, ukuwe as a leader in the relationship, then that's a red flag. So yeah, it's not really about, underlining factor is marriage, relationships, and even life in general. It's not about finding the right people or finding the right person. It's about being the right person. And honestly, if you're the right person, if you are exclusive, if you are walking on the same line and purpose, and your friends, is that all I've talked about? Those things are part of the greatest things I have learned about relationships, and they're one of the things that have really helped me in terms of finding the person ambayo nimeleta kwa mama. Next time I think nitawapea tips. Nimeona ni kungumu ya how to introduce your friend to your parents. Yeah, I will try and do that. I will try and tell you the story of how I did it and how my parents reacted. Last time to preempt, So see you on the next episode. Asanteni sana, mbarikiwe.